world's most respected, most admired visionary leaders, the Honorable Shri Narendra Modi ji, Prime Minister.
Jai Shri Ram.
Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi arrived in Trinidad and Tobago as a part of his five-nation tour that aims to strengthen and bolster ties with the global south. Prime Minister Modi landed at the Piarco International Airport in the capital port of Spain, where he was given a ceremonial guard of honor. Following this, Prime Minister Modi was welcomed by his Trinidadian counterpart, Kamla Persad-Bissessar, and her entire cabinet, which includes 38 ministers and 4 members of parliament. The entire cabinet gave a historic welcome to Prime Minister Modi by wearing Indian attire. After this, Prime Minister Modi received a grand welcome from the Indian diaspora with a Bhojpuri Chautha on port of Spain. Later, both Prime Minister Modi and Prime Minister Bissessar took part in a community event at the National Cycling Velodrome in Goa, where Prime Minister Modi addressed the Indian diaspora.
That the journey of the Indian community in Trinidad and Tobago is about courage. The circumstances your ancestors faced would have broken.
Further, Indian Prime Minister Modi announced overseas citizenships of India or OCI cards for the 6th generation of the Indian diaspora in Trinidad and Tobago. Meanwhile, Trinidadian Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar said that they are privileged to welcome Indian Prime Minister Modi to the Caribbean nation. She also said that Prime Minister Modi will be honoured with the country's highest honour, the Order of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. She further added that both India and Trinidad and Tobago will also sign multiple memorandums of understanding.
You brought hope and calm where there was fear. I say again, this was more than diplomacy. This was an act of kinship. This was an act of shared humanity. This was an act of love. And this is one of the many reasons we are deeply proud to bestow upon you, Excellency, the Order of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. Our nation's highest honor tomorrow.
Following this, Prime Minister Modi presented the holy water of Sangam and Saryu River from Mahakumbh and a replica of Ram Mandir to the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. Later, Prime Minister Modi took part in a dinner hosted by his Trinidadian counterpart, Bissessar. The Indian Prime Minister is on an official visit to the Caribbean nation following an invitation from Trinidad and Tobago's Prime Minister. Prime Minister Modi will stay in the island nation between July 3rd and 4th. The visit is particularly significant as it represents the first bilateral visit by an Indian Prime Minister to Trinidad and Tobago since 1999. While this may be his first official trip, Prime Minister Modi's connection with Trinidad and Tobago dates back to August 2000, when he attended the World Hindu Conference at the Cascadia Hotel in Port of Spain. Prime Minister Modi will next visit Argentina, Brazil and Namibia as a part of his five-nation tour. Well, for more on this, our assistant editor for Foreign Affairs, Siddhant Sibul, is now joining us on the phone line. Hi, Siddhant. Talk to us about the significance of this visit, as this is the first Indian bilateral visit at the prime ministerial level since 1999.
Well, yes, a significant visit. The Indian Prime Minister yesterday addressed the diaspora. We saw during his address, he talked about the connect between the diaspora. Remember, this year, the 150th anniversary of the first Indians arriving in Trinidad is being celebrated, and we know approximately 40 to 45% of the population is Indian origin, including the Prime Minister and the President. Now, later today, he will be addressing the Parliament as well. But when it comes to India's focus, it's a larger focus to the Caribbean. We know that India also has a mechanism, the India-Caribbean mechanism, under which the Caribbean countries and India come together to discuss various global issues. And when it comes to key focus areas, it's capacity building, the ITEC courses, the ICCR courses, and the focus remains also on the cultural connect. Remember, the population of these countries haven't forgotten their long and strong India link. They came as indentured labor, and today they speak Hindi, they understand Hindi, Bhojpuri, and of course they celebrate Indian Hindu religions from India, and also the focus remains on the deep connect with India.
Right, Siddhant, thanks very much for joining us and getting us the latest on that.